Hey everyone, welcome to this weekly Sidereal Astrology forecast for the week of August 9th through the 15th of 2021. All right, so this week we are coming out of a new moon, which just took place last Sunday. And so it is a fresh new start to the lunar month, and it is good to slowly build some momentum, get our feet wet a little bit, and see what new does emerge from this. All of the fast movers, as well as the new moon, is involving Leo, the lion, the constellation of expressing ourselves and having some fun. So still, as it has been, a great week for this, doing the things we love in life, the things we're passionate about, having some fun, expressing ourselves. Very good with this. Now around Monday, Venus, the planet of our values and relationships, is going to be opposite spiritual and idealistic Neptune. So there could be some deep watery energy coming in the early part of the week. Good to find some balance with this. Good to find balance with maybe healthy ways of finding peace, healthy ways of escaping in life, and doing the things that are more important to us on a soul and spiritual level. Just in general is very good to find balance with. Also finding balance in that with relationships as well, just to make sure we're not getting too idealistic or too ungrounded with that energy. Now, Tuesday, Venus will start to go into improvement-oriented Virgo. So probably out of Tuesday, start to value more of the improvements and perfection energy of life, and also in our relationships as well. Good to join up with others in terms of finding solutions, fixing things, and coming together for things like personal development or work. Could be good for the next many weeks coming up here. Now also around Tuesday, Mercury, the planet of our minds, is going to be opposite expansive Jupiter. So good to maybe let our minds expand a little bit, see some potentials, and maybe communicate a bit of the more abstract stuff like philosophy, spirituality, things like this. And then the last aspect we do have this week will be on Wednesday before a quiet second half of the week astrologically. And Wednesday will be that Venus trining up to deep and empowering Pluto. So we could notice that it's easy to connect deeply in our relationships. We could be enjoying that deeper connection, and anything we can enjoy that is about bringing deep things to the surface, either for ourselves or interpersonally, could be a great way of working with that Wednesday time period. All right, so let's go and take a look at all of this here in more detail when we return. Alrighty, so here is the sky for this week. We're going to look at this for each day of the week, starting first with Monday, August 9th. And as you can see here, we are using the visible sky called True Sidereal Astrology. You will notice a lot of the signs are different in this system. For example, here in this system, all of the fast movers are in Leo, but in mainstream astrology, you may have noticed that some of these planets are in Virgo. So this is different from mainstream astrology. If you are new to the channel, definitely check out that link down below for more information. All right, so let's go and do just a little bit of a recap. Really, the most important thing about the week is we are starting a new lunar month. We just had this new moon last Sunday in Leo with all the fast-moving planets here. So it is a great time of setting some new intentions for the month. And in the context of Leo, how can we cultivate more of that fun-loving, passionate, and expressive side of ourselves? So very good with this to set intentions with it. We're probably thinking this way with Mercury, communicating this way as well. This is how we're taking action right now and enjoying a bit of those connections while Venus does finish this expressive Leo here around the Monday, Tuesday time period. So very straightforward in terms of the energy, especially coming into the week. All about Leo the lion, cultivating this new beginning in regards to the things that, cultivating things we love in life, things we're passionate about, and expressing ourselves a bit more. So let's go and take a look now at the aspects. As you can see here, a lot of them are concentrated in the first half of the week as we do get things slowly moving, slowly building energy for this lunar month. Now, the first thing here is that Venus, the planet of those values and relationships, will be opposite Neptune. So this can sometimes be wanting to enjoy a little bit more tranquility in life, a little bit of peace. And so finding healthy ways of doing that, I think, is very good. So some healthy alone time, maybe spiritual activities. Oftentimes with Venus, it can involve relationships. So enjoying some of these more tranquil things in life, for example, or connecting in a way that's more compassionate, more receptive, and unconditional is also very good. But usually with oppositions, we want to make sure there's some balance. So if there is any energy of wanting to escape or hide away with enjoyments of life or with those relationships, good to be aware of that, to just make sure everything is nice and balanced with that. And it's all about really just going with the flow a little bit, surrendering what's outside of our control, and just staying a bit grounded with what can be a very deep, watery, almost feeling like we're in the ocean kind of energies when it comes to what we enjoy and our relationships as well. Now, the moon, of course, will still be in Leo coming off of that new moon. So really for these first 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, again, it really is cultivating the Leo energy, especially because Venus will still be here Monday and Tuesday. But as we do get to the later part of Tuesday, Venus will start to shift into improvement-oriented Virgo. So for the coming many weeks, I think we'll likely start to value this, valuing more of striving towards improvement in life, striving towards perfection, and bringing some of that energy into our lives in such a way that is enjoyable, right? So doing the work, maybe personal development. A lot of this is very good to cultivate in our relationship life, relating with others in this way, what can be fixed and improved, right? Again, great for personal development. And just being mindful, since Venus is very challenged here in Virgo, just being mindful of if there is any energy of wanting to, be overly perfectionistic or wanting to improve or fix others or something like this. Good to be aware of that, and again, see how we can join up and unite with others in the context of what we can share regarding improving, fixing, and refining things. But very good to see the value of that kind of stuff as Venus starts to shift into that improvement nature of Virgo. Now, the later part of Tuesday, Mercury, the planet of our minds and communications, will be opposite expansive Jupiter. So the later part of Tuesday into Wednesday, good to let the mind expand a little bit. Very good for things that do involve more of the right side of the brain, activities like abstract stuff, spirituality, seeing the bigger picture of life, even opportunities and potentials. But again, just like all oppositions, just keeping everything nice and grounded, being aware of that so it is balanced. And oftentimes Mercury can be communication, so maybe discussing these more higher things or abstract things could also be very good with conscious intention around that time period. Now, once we do get to the Wednesday time, the moon will shift into that improvement nature of Virgo, and that's going to be all the way up until Sunday. So for the remainder of the week, very good for this. We're essentially taking that Leo energy, which is first about finding our passion, what we love, and expressing ourselves, and then starting to do the work with it, right? Virgo after Leo is almost like the artist in Leo finds the inspiration, and then in Virgo starts to refine upon it, right? Actually puts in the skills of painting, for example, or playing the instrument or whatever. And so really starting to get into that refining and doing the work stuff. So very good to see that. How can we combine both love and passion with improvement and working towards things and doing the work? Creating routines, habits, again, personal development could be very good for pretty much the whole bulk of the week here from Wednesday onwards. And then the last aspect of the week, Venus, again, will be now trining Pluto. And so Pluto is that deeper energy, and it's all about bringing deep things to the surface. And the trine is usually a lot easier to do this. So we're probably more willing to dive deep in those, let's say, relationships, to have things like intimacy and trust, a little bit of vulnerability as well in those relationships. So a nice supportive energy for this. It's very empowering as well. If there is anything you do want to empower yourself with regarding relationships or your values in life, could be quite transformative. And again, very empowering, possibly even quite healing as well with that trine to Pluto. And just enjoying this stuff. Venus is the value, so enjoying maybe some research, some uncovering deep things, and seeing the truth of matters could be great as well. All right, everyone, so that's the week in a nutshell. And then again, we'll start to build some momentum with the lunar cycle. We'll come up to the first quarter phase of the lunar cycle at the end of the week going into next week. So it will be good to start to challenge ourselves with whatever new is starting to emerge earlier in the week, right? So we could come to our first challenges of the lunar cycle, which could be good to start to take some action, some initiative, and challenge ourselves to, again, move forward some of that expressive nature of Leo. What is it we love? What is it we're passionate about? And how can we express ourselves moving forward with this? And then I will just say that Sunday, the moon will be in Libra, so that could be a good day for finding a little bit of balance in our life and seeing both sides of the coin and just finding a little bit of that middle ground around Sunday. All right, so everyone have a fantastic week. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to click that like button if you haven't yet. If you're watching this on YouTube, be sure to sign up for MTZ Insiders. It is a newsletter. You can sign up down below, which gives you early access to these weekly videos, as well as early access to the new and full moon videos. But yeah, have a great week, everyone. Thank you again, and I'll see you all next time for the next astrology forecast. Take care.